I confess I might have a little bit of a problem. I am getting some fresh herbs today. Y'all saw me. I have already gathered them. There is rosemary, tarragon, oregano, lemongrass. I also have okra, tomatoes, and 1 cucumber in there. And I do have some chamomile flowers and calendula flowers in there. I have harvested all those, and you guys saw me do basil. I got a whole half pint from the bottom to the top, dehydrated and ground, full of basil. So that was an amazing harvest. Very happy with that. But I want to show y'all what I'm going to do now. Y'all know that seed saving is like a big deal for us. So parsley is what I'm going to get now. I have some parsley planted over in the beds right by the back door, but those will play out in 2 years. They're biennial. So here is a parsley plant that is playing out. You can see it is going to seed here, and I want to show you the difference in what I'm doing. Let me get y'all propped up. Here is 2 different flower heads that have basically gone to seed. Now, most of your herbs and lettuces and stuff like that is going to go to seed by forming a flower first. So here's one that looks like it's dead, but it still has some green on it, but it has seeds. These seeds are not extremely mature. You're really looking for the little flower head that has grown up and the whole thing is dead. Now, it's so dead that when I'm just gonna get a Ziploc bag for now and dump them in, and I have little packets that hold seeds that I can label them in and put them neatly in my seed container at a later time. But they're so dead that when I dump them upside down in this bag, I can basically shake them and they fall off. Y'all see that? So that is seeds that are mature, and basically the wind eventually would have taken these and taken these off. So that's what I'm looking for. If you see when I do these, let's put these all the way to the bottom so y'all can see that. When I shake these are not gonna come off. Y'all see that? These seeds are still on there. So you're looking for one that is so dead, so dried out, you know the seeds are fully mature. You want to get those and just put them in whatever you're going to store them in. Make sure that you collect on a very hot, dry day so that your seeds don't hold any moisture, and then you can store them however you would like after that. You can see that my parsley plant is pretty big. It has grown to be pretty big, so that's what I'm doing today with this and lettuce. It's pretty much the same principle. I'm going to be going through looking for the pieces that have grown up on this plant that the whole stem is brown. So here's one right here. Here's one right here. So one of the other things I wanted to do while I was outside besides collect seed was propagate some more rosemary. This is something that's very, very easy to do. Actually, here is my mother plant, and she's beautiful and big. Here is one of the plants that I have made from her. Now, I confess I might have a little bit of a problem. I want a few more rosemary plants. I use rosemary a lot, and I love to stick it in my flower arrangements around the house as well. So I'm going to come in and just snip off a little piece and take these leaves that are down here on the bottom and just strip them off, okay? Drop that down in water, it'll root. It does take a while to root, and then once I get a good root established, you just plant it in the ground. I just told you guys some very, very, very easy ways to not only save money, but to make plants from plants, okay? Seed saving, which look how much parsley seed I got from, that was just a few flowers. Look at all those seeds, y'all. So that would have been probably $5 saved just off of a few heads of flowers from one of my parsley plants that are over there. So that makes new plants. And then this is so easy to come on your already established rosemary plants, strip those leaves off, super, super easy to do. Drop these down in water, let them root, plant them in the ground. Bam, you have a whole nother plant. They also make amazing Christmas gifts, Christmas happies for teachers, co-workers, anything like that. You can get cute little pots, give them as happies. So one last way you can make plants from plants is this, by division. This was my aloe plant. Some of you guys seen me, I had actually, my greenhouse was full of aloe. When the Arctic blast come through the south, I thought I lost everything. It was so cold in my greenhouse. I was having a really, really hard time keeping it warm. Warm enough. I had one tiny plant that kept green. So I babied it and got a mother plant. This mother plant gave me these babies plus 3 more this size that I have already gifted to others. Division, seed saving, propagating by root cuttings are all awesome ways to make plants from plants. It's very easy to do. There are some plants that seed saving is the only way to reproduce them. Some you can keep their seeds and do the roots by propagating the roots. And there are some that make multiple plants, like I can think of spearmint, your peppermints being one, oregano puts off so many other plants, strawberries are another one. All you have to do is divide them off of their mother once they are a fully established plant, and bam, you have another plant. Okay, on things like your lettuces, which is where I'm at right now. This was an old lettuce that is basically dead now. So I want to get my seed off. So you say, well, how do I know if there's seed in any of this? Y'all, I just took a little piece that I know used to be a flower and literally just sprinkled it open. So those little black dots are the seeds. I'm gonna move some off to the side so y'all can have a better look. These little pieces that are over to the side of my hand are lettuce seeds. And I'm just gonna store them the same way. So you can actually take a little flower off, open it up, and actually see your seeds in there.